Hi, Tilty Carlson here. A few months ago, I actually did a review for the Arrow Video 4K import release of Bernardo Bertolucci's The Last Emperor. And of course, not long after I imported it, Criterion put out their own version of the film. So today, that's what we're taking a look at. This is the Criterion Collection 4K release of The Last Emperor. I'm going to unbox this release and share my opinions. Got a great close-up with Pu Yi in his younger years. Very nice artwork. Spine text. Back cover. As with all Criterion releases, we do get an insert here. And this booklet's got some pretty decent, pretty lengthy essays in it, as well as some nice screenshots from the film. As is my usual policy, I'm not going to show off every page in here. We get 3 discs in Criterion's release of The Last Emperor. We get the 4K Ultra High Def release of the theatrical cut. We get a Blu-ray of the theatrical cut, which also includes the bulk of the bonus features. And on Blu-ray only, we get the extended cut of the movie. Just a quick disclaimer that the images you see in this review are sourced from the Blu-ray discs of both the theatrical and the extended cuts. These are not 4K screen caps, and they do not represent 4K quality. Bernardo Bertolucci's The Last Emperor won 9 Academy Awards, unexpectedly sweeping every category in which it was nominated. Quite a feat for a challenging, multi-layered epic directed by an Italian and starring an international cast. Yet, the scope of the film was and remains undeniably powerful. The life of Emperor Pu Yi, who took the throne in 1908 at age 3, before witnessing decades of cultural and political upheaval within and without the walls of the Forbidden City. Recreating Qing Dynasty China with astonishing detail and unparalleled craftsmanship by cinematographer Vittorio Storaro, The Last Emperor is also an intimate character study of one man reconciling political responsibility and personal legacy. The Last Emperor is certainly a great historical epic, and it's not hard to see why this was the Best Picture winner back in 1987. Bernardo Bertolucci, prior to this, was probably best known for directing the Marlon Brando film Last Tango in Paris, but I believe it was The Last Emperor that was truly the man's masterpiece. This movie, of course, set over multiple time periods, is just beautifully produced, shot, and looks amazing all around with a great cast of actors. I mean, of course, this is the story of Pu Yi, who's born to be the Emperor of China in the old days, early in the 20th century, who finds himself something of a prisoner within the walls of his palace. But later in life, after an ill-fated collaboration with the Japanese around World War II, he finds himself a literal prisoner in a jail. And we do see the juxtaposition of these two eras of his life and just how everything pans out. Cinematographer Vittorio Storaro worked on this film, one of the absolute best in the business. And we get very contrasting visual styles for the different eras explored in the film. The early scenes set in the palace with Pu Yi as a young child, of course, are bright, vibrant, and colorful, but the later scenes of Pu Yi as an adult sentenced to prison time following his collaboration with the Japanese have a much more dull, grayish, blue color palette, and everything in this movie just looks absolutely beautiful. There's a great supporting cast in the film as well, including Peter O'Toole, who will probably forever be known as the actor who played Lawrence of Arabia in the film of the same name, playing a tutor and teacher to Pu Yi. And we even have a supporting part from Victor Wong, who me as a child, of course, remember for playing the grandpa in those Three Ninjas movies, playing something of an aide to the Emperor. It's beautifully cast, beautifully shot, and the production values are through the roof. The Last Emperor isn't exactly a thrill a minute, but it was never meant to be. It's a beautiful, well-filmed, well-acted historical epic, and one that I think deserves to be seen by everyone. The 4K disc of The Last Emperor looks very good. Of course, those bright, vibrant scenes that were shot within the walls of the Forbidden City look very bright, bubbly, and colorful, but then you have the dull, more muted sequences set in Pu Yi's adulthood when he has to go to prison, and of course, everything looks the way it's supposed to look, and the boost from the HDR really works wonders here. There are a lot of bonus features on the Blu-ray disc of the theatrical cut, including a lot of older archival stuff, and on the 4K as well, you do get a commentary track with Bertolucci and a few others, so it's definitely not a bare-bones package, and I'm glad to see that some effort went into this. I would even place this above the Arrow Video release because it includes Blu-ray copies, plus the extended TV cut of the film, which admittedly does have some pacing issues, but it's worth having for the historical significance and, of course, for love of this film. I love going back and revisiting The Last Emperor. It's a fantastic historical epic, and I can highly recommend this beautiful looking disc from the Criterion Collection. How about you? Are you a fan of The Last Emperor? Is it one of your favorite historical epics? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And make sure to listen to like if you found it helpful. I'm Timothy Carlson. I'll see you next time.